Hello everybody, thank you for joining this session about SAP Business One version for SAP HANA to give you an overview and a product demo. So first of all, let's have a look at the SAP Business One portfolio. So besides the core, we have the cloud, the mobile, and now the in-memory, the SAP HANA technology, which will enhance the product by new business scenarios, analytics, and scalability and performance. With SAP HANA, you also gain insight to action. We have a dedicated landing page here in the SAP Partner Edge portal, where we deliver additional enablement material, as well as training and so on. So it's definitely worth to take a look. So with SAP Business One, powered by SAP HANA, Business One gets more agile, so you get real-time business information at the moment you need it, so you can clearly define and focus on the right priorities. It gives you more insight that you leverage a single platform for analytics and transactions to get unprecedented insight to action capabilities. So you can take advantage of real-time apps for cash flow and other processes to solve unsolvable problems. The efficiency is also increased, so it empowers employees with information, search capabilities, and interactive analysis tools to help them become more productive and independent of IT staff. And last but not least, also the value has been now increased by that you can maintain a simplified IT landscape with a solution priced for small businesses and designed for scalability. So what's included? So you get several dashboards and semantic layers. With semantic layers, I will explain later what this is in detail. You will also receive additional crystal reports. Besides the content, you also get new functionalities and features like a Google-like freestyle enterprise search. You get the interactive analysis, which is a reporting tool which is able to display HANA models or so-called semantic layers inside Microsoft Excel using the pivot table technology. And you have other features like cash flow forecasting, advanced available to promise, and embedded or pervasive analytics. Just to have a look about the Business One versions we offer. So we offer the let's say original solution where we came from with Microsoft SQL, which is still available and we will still continue to be offered. And then we have the so-called plug-in appliance where you have SAP Business One and the analytical engine powered by SAP HANA, where the data is replicated from SQL to HANA and all the analytical work will be offloaded. The third and biggest part here is the Business One version for SAP HANA, where the transactional and the analytical data runs fully on SAP HANA database. So there's no SQL database anymore. And through the whole in-memory processing, this will allow you new superior business processes and calculations. And of course, performance gains. We offer, or our hardware distributors offer 5 different sizing of the HANA certified servers. So from 64 GB main memory to 512. We have a sizing tool on the Partner Edge landing page, which will calculate the amount of gigabyte is needed in the next 3 years of a customer, based on let's say basic information like daily transactions and so on, which you need to ask the customer to provide you. The numbers of supported users here is, let's say, not priority. The focus should stay on the memory. The supported users mentioned here is only for heavily concurrent usage. So if, for example, you have 80 users but only 5 GB main memory, a 5 GB database, the XS solution could still be valid. it needs to be checked by our development team. All right, so now starting with the solution highlights. So this is the cash flow forecast, which is new and only available with Business One version for SAP HANA. This will gain a complete and accurate and timely picture of the cash flow. It will include optionally open documents like purchase orders and sales orders in the calculation, so you can define if they are in or not. I will show this later in the live demonstration. And you can assess the probability of payment with sophisticated calculations. Then we have the advanced available to promise feature, which will obtain real-time inventory transparency. So you can aggregate the inventory on hand and promised and desired dynamically. This will minimize the costs by rescheduling sales orders. So you can always see your inventory when the sales orders will come in. So you can see here below in the graph for the upcoming months the stock of the item. I will also show this later. Also, a nice functionality and new functionality is the delivery schedule management, which will allow you to reallocate quantities of documents to fulfill the quantity of a target document. So for example, we have here a target document on top, which is from a customer called Microchips, and this is our VIP customer. However, we cannot deliver today like 150 I don't know which item it is now, but 150 memory sticks. Here we have memory sticks, only like maybe 100. And the customer needs them today, so we can reallocate from another sales order the missing quantity and delay the lower prioritized sales order. This is also new with SAP HANA or Business One version for SAP HANA. Another new and I think one of the most promising features is the embedded analytics, or also known as pervasive analytics. This will allow you to embed analytical content in transactional screens as well as in master data screens. You can enable frontline employees to see data needed to make business decisions at the moment it's needed. You can reflect transactional activity as it happens with real-time analysis. And also new with version 9.0 on HANA, you can predict future behavior with forecasting capabilities. You can see here the red bars. These are based on a so-called predictive analytic library, which is part of SAP HANA. And Business One is leveraging this kind of HANA service for the calculations, for the prediction. Then there's also another feature called interactive analysis, which is available with both HANA solutions like the Enterprise Search. It's available for SAP Business One version for SAP HANA, as also with the plugin solution with SQL together called SAP Business One Analytics, powered by SAP HANA. With this, you can, as I told you in the beginning, use the HANA models or semantic layers to slice and dice the data inside with the power of Excel. So you can really easily draw a chart and sort and filter data. I will show you this later, but this is a really great functionality. This kind of functionality will also need an additional license, so-called premium analytical user. This is the Enterprise Search, a Google-like search where you can search or access the most relevant SAP Business One data. You can locate business information just as you would do a search on the internet, and you can enjoy a seamless user experience. So if you search here, you will get for sure a number of results, and you can drill down to the marketing documents, or you can drill down to the other business objects like the articles, for example, the items. So this is really a great functionality, which I will also show you later in a live demo. Then Also available with SAP Business One version for SAP HANA is the possibility to use our SAP Business One mobile app. And with the SAP Business One mobile app, you can also now leverage the HANA technology and show or use different scenarios like cash flow forecasting, like the enterprise search, the available to promise, the embedded analytics. You can see them here on the right. Inside the business partner information, you have related to the business partner some analytics, and also the delivery rescheduling. Also new with 9.0 is the Extreme Application Framework, which will allow you to include or import self-developed extreme applications. These are easy to extend and lightweight, high-performance web-based analytical applications. Lots of words, but it's really like this. It's amazing technology, state-of-the-art, based on HTML5 technology. You can really build small to, let's say, bigger, also medium to big add-ons. It depends what you want to do, but there are really great functionalities here. So you can, I will show it to you later, this kind of sales opportunity report, create an additional add-on which runs complete on HANA. So it's running even not on the Business One server or in some DI API, as you may know as a developer. It runs directly on HANA using a SAP UI5 engine. I will show you this later. And the great thing also about this kind of technology is that you can really access this kind of add-on or solution through every mobile device which has HTML5 capabilities, which is nearly every device. So an iPad or Android tablet or television and so on. All right. And this is also here an example to see how SAP has done the semantic layer. So you can see here in this example the sales revenue HANA model. You cannot read it for sure, even I can't it, but just to give you an idea, in the middle you have a fact table. This is the table where all the fields are inside, which will be exposed to Excel later. So inside Excel or another tool which will leverage this HANA model, you can just see the fields here in the center. And these fields are collected from different SAP Business One tables across the whole database, including a logic and maybe some calculation and aggregation. And partners can, with this HANA Studio tool, create own HANA models based on customer needs when they want to do their own interactive analysis with the required fields and measures they want to do analysis. So, and this is, I think, one of my last slides to tell the partners that they can succeed with SAP HANA. They should really start looking into this kind of technology. It's not always that it's faster and better, and it's really now a new kind of platform where you can do things which were not possible before with SQL. So it's really up to you, but I will recommend to all SSPs to take a look into HANA, see the possibilities, and rethink your existing solution and may enhance it by new HANA features. We also share on the Partner Edge portal some customer success stories or experiences with SAP HANA, where you can read what benefit gives HANA to them. Some of them report that they, for example, cut down the reporting time from half an hour or 1 hour reporting to just a few seconds. And you just need to see the successes there. It's really amazing what speed gains they get. Good, that's so far the part of the presentation. I will now go to the live demonstration. So we have here SAP Business One version for SAP HANA. 90. And as you can see, we have also the dashboards here, which you may know from SQL. So the same functionality. Also, if you go to settings, we have lots of more dashboards called SAP HANA at the end. The other dashboards in the middle I will explain later. These are the so-called pervasive dashboards. Another feature here in US HANA, as I told you, is the enterprise search, the Google-like search. And here we can really search for two keywords, for example, IBM and norm. And if I do the search, we can see now that I get 8,000 results still. However, I can now drill this further down and say, okay, I just want a sales AR invoice. And with, for example, the posting date, we can say it was in 2013. And then we can find different, I didn't get it right, 2013. And we can see now there's just one sales order available. And so we broke down from 8,000 records to one record. And we can now drill down here to the marketing document with one click. And we can also see find related. So we can access all the business objects inside that invoice. So if there would be more than one item, I can now drill down directly to the item here. This is quite nice. For example, if you get a phone call as a customer and someone said, okay, I bought from you a printer which is not working correctly. I bought it, let's say, yesterday. My name is Norm, but you don't have a document number or nothing. You can really track down the invoice quite fast. And we are improving the enterprise search at the moment. So with B1 Analytics powered by SAP HANA, we already included a functionality which is called search templates, where you can save your searches, where you can also now sort by date, by other values, and you can enter now the dates directly. You don't need to use this drop-down graphical scale. All right, coming to the next feature, the interactive analysis. So there you can see we deliver 5 different interactive analysis cubes or semantic layers. One of them is the sales revenue analysis. So I will just open it for you. And clicking on it, Microsoft Excel will open in the background. And I can now access the semantic layer here and just continue and select some fields which are interesting for me. So the sales amount, for example, the country, and then maybe the document date by year. And you can see it's pretty fast that we get the data. The database is, by the way, 50 gigabytes big. And yeah, I can also drag now here the sales employee to the report filter. And this will allow me also now to filter for a special sales employee, for example, here for Sophie. And so I can now see what are her results. This is done really in a blink of an eye. So if I get back here to this server, you can see here also my, for example, if I go in my invoices, that I have like 57,000 invoices on this database. And if I just search for a 1, which is giving most of the results, you can see that I get within 1 or 2 seconds 300,000 results. So it's really fast engine here. All right, so let's continue with a different company database, which is a bit smaller, but having, let's say, nice data. Okay, where I want to show you the other HANA functionality. One of it is the cash flow. So just having a look here at the cash flow forecast. And the cash flow forecast gives you insight here on the opening balance. So the cash you have at hand today is like $900,000. And if you, for example, need to pay today 1 million because you want to buy a new warehouse, however, you can lower the certainty level here with the configuration. And now my opening balance is 2 million. So why is that so much difference? I can drill down here. And I can now see that we have incorporated open documents like sales and purchase orders and so on. And there's one big sales order here for like 800,000 euro. And I can just drill down from here and can see someone wants to call 100 iPhones or 1,000 iPhones, sorry. And I wonder why is this still open? And I can now just right click and say delivery schedule management, which is also new in HANA. And this will show me that for this particular item, for the iPhone, I have 2 sales orders. And the target document, the one with the 1,000, cannot be finished because 30 are not in stock. And the customer just want all or nothing. So I may consider to reallocate from the other sales order 30 items to this one and delay the other one. But before doing this, I will check the business partner if they are maybe a VIP customer or something. So I can now go to the Analytics tab and I can see that the total sales of this customer is 1.3 million. If I look at the other customer or business partner, I can see it's the same dashboard, it's just, okay, let's say just 111,000. And this will strengthen my idea to move or reallocate the quantity. However, there's one more tool which is called the available to promise check, where I can just enter here again the iPhone, and this allows me to see at the moment I have a minus 30 cumulative ATP quantity. However, in a few days I will have 70, and if I move further forward there are more and more purchase orders coming. So with this I'm confident, and I will move here the quantity to 20. So if I preview now, you can see that now our VIP business partner will get the 1,000 as of today or now, and the other one will be delayed for 10 days for 30 items. So this is also pretty new. Another great feature is the pervasive analytics, and I showed this also to you as of the business partner. But I want to show you now how easy it is to create your own analytic dashboard. So at the moment, I've just created a total sales along the quarters, and also which sales employee did business with this customer. And what I will do now is I will add a third and a fourth embedded dashboard. The first one will be about the top 5 items of a business partner. Therefore, I will go to the query generator and I will create a quick query with a few clicks. So I will need for invoices a table called OINV. If you wonder how do I know all about this, there is a SDK help on the one hand. On the other hand, you can just open the invoice Business One form and click on View System Information. And if you look now here in the lower left corner, if I go here with my mouse to this field, you can see OINV, card code. This is the business partner code of a customer inside an invoice. Also the other fields have all the table OINV. If I go to the line items here, I have INV1 as a table. So these are the two tables I need. So I need the OINV table and press the tab key. And from here, I will need the card code. And I will also need the card name. And from the INV1 table, I will need the item code, the description of the item. I just double click the fields here, and sorting by the name, I will also need the line total. So you may ask, why do I need the line total? So the line total not only includes the quantity of a specific item inside this invoice, it also includes the discount. So that's why I'm taking the line total. And you can see now that I get the big result set, which is not very nice. It's just some mixed data. However, I will slice and dice it later. So I will just save it for now under a query name called top 5 items and save it. And now I can use a new tool. You can see it here. It's called Dashboard Designer, or through Tools and then Dashboard Designer. And with this, I can, for example, use one of my queries, here the top 5 I just created, and go ahead and build a dashboard. So I can now use the row total as measure and the item description. And I can now sort it descending and limit it to the top 5. And this is now across all my business partners, no relation to a specific one. What I can now do is to save this as a dashboard. And in the third and last step, I will add a relation to this dashboard. For example, for the business partner master data, but you could always add more, like item master data, sales order, AR invoice, and so on. But I will just use the business partner master data and will link the business partner code, which is one of the main keys in this form, with the customer code of my query, and say finish. That's it. In these 3 steps, I have created my own dashboard. So if you don't believe me, I will go to Business Partners, select one, open the Analytics bar, and you can see on the bottom a new dashboard, top 5 items. So this customer has IBM, number 1, number 2 HP. And if I, for example, go to the third customer, I will have here HP as number 1 printer and IBM as number 2. I can also display the raw data, no graphics. So this was really done in less than 5 minutes, and you can imagine what you can do with this kind of technology. The customers are really using this query generator a lot based on my experience. So it's very easy now to build dashboards out of this. Another feature is the building a dashboard based on a HANA model or semantic layer. So we have, for example, here the sales revenue HANA model we also used in the interactive analysis in Excel. We will use this now as a base for our dashboard. So I will, for example, use here the sales amount again. And now I will also change the strategy type to forecasting. And with this, I can also see in the future some predictions on my total sales. And I can save this now as a new dashboard. And add the link for, again, the business partner master data, and use the business partner code out of the HANA model and say finish. And if I open again the business partner master data and go here to one of my customers, I don't know, maybe this one, and look at it, you can see the top 5 items, and below the prediction the sales revenue of this business partner, including the prediction for the future years. So again, this calculation is not done by SAP Business One. This is done by SAP HANA. So there's the predictive analysis library. And this is a great feature. It has much more power and functions you can use by querying or by queries. But inside the B1 product, we will enable this functionality within the dashboard designer. So as a last option, I want to show you something called Extreme App. So normally you can, inside Business One, you can go to the cockpit and then use a browser widget. And then click here on Settings. And instead of a website, you can select the Extreme App. And there we have a sales opportunity app. But as the resolution is so small, I will show it to you here in the web browser. And this is pretty nice. So we can see here all our business partners. If I click here on a line, you can directly see the location of the business partner. And we can see, for example, here the top 5 customers by balance. We can aggregate some of them together. So these two are 57% of the top 5 customers total balance. This kind of technology is made by SAP UI5 engine. So you don't need to, if you're a developer, somehow develop such technology to draw some graphs. This is all out of the box. I can now drill here into this business partner and should see now all the sales opportunities as well as a sales opportunity chart. So this is a very easy and a small developed add-on. Let's call it add-on, but it's an extreme app based on the HTML5 technology. And this is something you will see for sure, I think, in 2014 and further, which partners will adapt in their solutions. That's, I think, the future of Business One. With this, I would like to thank you very much attending the session. Bye-bye.